Hello and welcome to another PostgreSQL walkthrough. In this particular walkthrough, we are going to work on distinct and distinct on. So I'm going to create a table and I'm going to put some vertical replication in it because distinct is a way of eliminating vertical replication. And so I'll just go ahead and fill this in, create the table and put that data in with lots of vertical replication for these makes and the models. Nissan, Dodge Neon, Dodge Neon, Dodge Neon. So we even have sort of some with nothing but the price and the year change in the three Dodge Neons, etc., etc. So the key idea is select distinct. So let me first say just select make from racing. And you see that there's a bunch of vertical replication, right? Dodge, 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 Ford, Ford, Subaru, Mazda, Mazda. So all you have to do to say, you know what? I don't want any duplicate rows. So the simplest form of distinct is the most powerful. Select distinct, make from racing. All that says is don't show me the same row twice, right? And so that sort of just gives you the rows, but only the ones that, only once. You can think of it as it's going through the select and it says, oh, this is gonna produce a row. Is it already there? If it is, don't put it in again. It's as simple as that because it's going through the database, finding all the rows that match whatever where clause, etc. And you can say, I'd like to select distinct make comma model. And then that basically does the combination of make and model, the combination of make and model. Select distinct make model from racing, and that's so that again it follows this rule of the row, which is the combination of all those fields. Don't give me more than one identical one. So that's basically doing this distinct processing. Now you can control distinct a little bit more with this distinct on. And so what the distinct on does is it basically says, you know, give me these rows. And what I really want is I'm really most interested in duplicate removal in one of the columns. So I can say select distinct on make model year from racing. And so that says I really don't want any vertical replication in the model column, right? So there's no vertical replication in the model column. Now this is a little different than just doing a select of make model year from racing. Oops, gotta get that right. Year from racing. Okay, so there's a lot of vertical replication and it eliminated this. But the interesting question is, like, in these Dodge Neons that have three numbers, which of those three numbers made it in? So we're doing the distinct reduction here on the model. But it really is discarding. So it's creating all these rows, creating all of the make model year row combinations, and then it's discarding them because we've asked for a distinct processing on the model field. But do we know which one of the makes it got? Well, there's actually no duplication of makes, but let's look at years for the moment. Which year is it going to pick? Well, you can do that by specifying an order by at the end, and then it will kind of pick the first row that it encountered. So if I say select make model year from racing, order by year desk, that says do that descending by year. So now we're going to see yeah, that's so there we got the year descending. And so the Dodge Neons, where's my Dodge Neon? 95, 99, 98, right? If I really want to, probably what I wanted to see there was I wanted to see by the model, comma, M-O-D-E-L. The model, and then the year descending. And so now it makes a little more sense. So I see the model's been sorted, but then within the duplicate, it sorts them. And then what I can say is I can add to this, I can say distinct on, and then I'm going to basically, as it's going through model, it'll find the first one. So you'll see that it finds the first one and discards any duplicates in the model column but it's because I've ordered by it, right? I've done an order by, I'm going to get the first one. So if I add to this and say select distinct on model, it's going to go through, distinct. Okay. It's going to go through these rows. They're going to be ordered by model, year, and model and year in descending, and then it's basically going to be doing the discarding by looking at this and say, do I already have one of these models? If I do, in this GT case, I'm going to throw the second one away, right? So you'll see that it throws everything. It only pulls an effect within any group of models, because you'll notice that I ordered it by model first and then year descending second. It's going to only pick the first one. So let's see what we get. So we get Mazda Miata 2002, and indeed Mazda Miata 2002 is the first of that set of rows. And so I can just not do descending, and you will see that it's going to give us the earliest model of, say, my Dodge Neon 1995. And if I look at my Dodge Neons, I have a 95, 98, and a 99 Dodge Neon. Now, select make model year. Racing. Man, I cannot type. I type too fast. Select make model and year from racing. So with all that select distinct on, I would just point out that 90% or more of the select distincts, I don't use distinct on. I just say something like select distinct model from racing. So it's usually like one column, or sometimes I'm doing it with a bunch of rows where there might be duplicate rows after the, because the one thing that select does is it reduces the rows. Select distinct model from racing. There we go. Or you could even look at this. What are all the years? I could say just select distinct year from racing. Right? Those are the distinct years. If I don't put distinct in, I should have some duplicates. Yeah, so it threw away some things. So the whole idea that about distinct is that select distinct just basically says, and you can have more than one field in here, right? It just says don't show me the same row twice. And because the select is reducing the data that it's getting, right? It actually is the post-reduction row that is the distinct processing is handled by.